Hello, Blizzard fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Blizzard upload. This is a game between Mystery and LiquidRet on Vaani Research Station. This is from their Best of 3 series from the round of 32 group stage of WCS 2015 that wrapped up in Toronto in late June. And let's get right on into it. In the top, top of Vaani Research Station, we have the red Protoss player. It is Mystery. Now, Mystery is actually an amateur Chinese Protoss player. He is on the Chinese team Braveheart. It said he got the ticket to the WCS Premier after beating 3 players, Cloudy, XY, and Max Sed, in the GPL 2015 Season 2 Premier League. So he earned his way into the tournament. He's the first amateur player from China to attend an offline tournament in a foreign country. So pretty crazy stuff there. Very fun to see. Representation from China. In the bottom of the map, we have the blue Zerg player who needs no introduction. It is LiquidRet, one of Team Liquid's longest standing members. It is Ret. He's been around for so long. He's just a solid Zerg player. He's really fun to watch. His mechanics are good. His macro is good. His micro is good. And on this map, I think I've seen him just take an expansion here at the gold before. But let's see what's going on here. This drone gets a quick scout off. Nothing too crazy going on for Mystery at this point. Getting that gateway, getting that pylon. Probably going to see a cyber core here. Next of all, not a crazy Nexus first build, which really isn't out of the question here on Vaani Research Station because, again, there's this huge moat. It's an open air gap all the way around this base. So hard to get into with anything. You really need flying units, which aren't really available to Zerg at this point. Trying to take the base, and there it is. Finally happens. I have to imagine Ret knows that's happening, even if he didn't see it exactly. He recognized the drone was there. He delayed the Nexus for just a while. He knows this is a gateway into Nexus build. Again, very safe because this Nexus is so protected. And here it is. I called it. Ret takes the expansion at the gold base, immediately starts mining from it with this damaged drone, and Overlord coming out as well. What's the harassment going to be? A single, yikes, let's slow this down. A single Zealot actually does manage to get in here all the way across the map. He has no kills though, somehow. How does he have no kills? Wow, I think he died with 0 kills. Sending another probe to check things out. Says, oh shoot, Ret does have the gold. That is not good for me. 2 bases where Zerg has a gold base is just so scary on this map, especially because this third is super wide open for Protoss. It is impossible to wall off. You can bring up roaches and hydras and lings all day to your heart's content. It takes a lot of just APM to hold that off using force fields and the like. So we'll see if Mystery's up to it. Again, Mystery is not a professional player, but maybe his abilities are just kind of improving at this point. Again, he did have to win against 3 players to even get here, so he has a pretty impressive recent resume. Here comes another probe just scouting things out. A couple of lings coming up as well. They cannot get through this wall, especially not with the stalker there. Researching warp gate and actually getting a Stargate is Mystery. So maybe some Oracle harass. A little bit late for that here at the 5-minute mark. A big swell of lings coming up though. Wow. I don't know what Ret's planning on doing with those. He can't get through this wall, I'm pretty sure. Unless he can, I don't know. Probe doing some more scouting out, coming across the creep, taking some shots from that queen, heading out. Is there a third base here? Mystery is wondering. And the answer for Mystery and his probe is going to be no. There is no third base. Maybe I'm going to try to hide though. What is going on? Are we back? We're back. I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure if you saw my desktop or not, but my game just kind of minimized. And there it goes. Minimize again. What is happening? We're back. Okay. If that keeps happening, I might have to recast this, but we'll see. Slow lings are heading on up. I don't think we missed anything too out of the ordinary. Just a scouting probe. Things like that. Overlord scouts out. Sees exactly what this front door is like. Actually, maybe drawing the... no. The lings aren't going to get there in time. They are slow lings. They're not heading that way anyway. But actually drawing the stalker away while you bring lings inside would be a pretty good move. Second gateway now going down for Mystery. Are we committing fully to a Sky Toss type build? That would be fun. We don't see that a lot in Heart of the Swarm these days, but it is very powerful. At least for Zergs at my level. It's very scary to see that. Hard to know exactly what composition you need to take it down. So the probe is going to escape, going to mineral lock right on through that stalker. The lings actually deciding to go for it. They might have enough DPS to kill the stalker, and yes, it looks like they do. Throwing down a pylon. No! Trying to throw down the pylon, can't quite manage to do it. The Oracle is forced to come back with the pulsar beam to take these lings out. The lings are not splitting up. They're heading right down for this natural, and the Oracle cleans every single one of them up. So the Oracle has 7 kills, but they are lings. They are not drones, for which LiquidRet is very thankful. You do not want to lose drones at this stage of the game, which is why we have a Spore Crawler and 2 Queens ready here to intercept this Oracle if it is foolish enough to come down this way. Ret knows which direction it is heading for sure. Creep spread happening as well. Taking a third base is Ret. More Lings coming up, trying to get through this, but man, there's a Zealot right there holding the wall. 2 kills. Up to 3 kills. Another Zealot takes his place, but no, it's not quite holding the line. Lings coming right on in again, heading directly for this natural. This is where Ret wants to be. Going to start killing some probes. Manages to get some, but there are 2 Oracles here with the Pulsar Beam, and the probes are fighting back. I think these Lings are going to get cleaned up. Yeah, so not as many probes there died as you would expect. Only 3 total have died during the entire game. We gotta wall this off, Mystery. There you go. Maybe put a cannon here to help. This Ling pressure is super annoying. Where is the gas going for Ret, though, is the question. He is getting a Hydra Den. Yep, probably that Roach Hydra attack going to come up here, deny the third base that Mystery is desperately going to try to keep here. But look at this number of Oracles. I don't think I've seen this number of Oracles against Zerg in Heart of the Swarm before. Let's follow them, see where they go. They're going to come right on in and immediately try to burn down these drones as best they can. There's a Spore Crawler here, but I don't know. Oh, going after the Spore Crawler first. And yes, microing away that one that was getting damaged, trying to focus down the Queen at the same time. Can we get it? Yes. I think we did actually get that Queen. The drones are trying to escape. The Oracle's doing terrible, terrible damage, but the Queen out away from the creep to shoo this guy away. Oracle's trying to, for some reason, kill this hatchery, but there are Hydras coming out of these eggs. Be careful. Yes, good game sense. Recognizing I don't know what's in these eggs. Maybe I should back out just before something too crazy happens. Lings heading across the map there. Oh, excuse me. Again, trying to hold this. There's an Overlord scouting exactly what is going on. Photon Cannon in the safe place. Makes it very, very safe against Ling harassment, but Hydras not so much. We'll have to see what happens. The Lings coming right on in, immediately going to town on this Photon Cannon. Are they going to get it? I don't think so. This cannon does manage to finish. Has to go all the way around these Lings to actually get attacks out on it. Ah, the Lings get past again. Zealot, you had one job. Why? Why would you not hold that line? And here come the Lings moving right on in. Probes escaping as best as they possibly can. Killing more and more probes. Left and right, another Oracle has to be brought on in to deal with this incursion. And that is about it. The Hydra is actually regrouping. They don't want to attack this quite yet. There are some Void Rays here, but Hydras are the right choice. This is a lot of Stargates, and Hydras are your best option for anti-air, as long as you are a Zerg player. How many workers have been lost? 8 to 10, so fairly even at that point. 59 to 57 workers. Overall, Mystery's macro has been good. He's pretty much holding on, trying to get those Voids out, trying to get anything else, just Voids and Oracles. I'm not sure if that's the right answer here against Zerg. That is going for so many Hydras. The creep spread, though, has been insane. Already basically halfway across the map, more and more creep tumors are being planted. This creep queen has done her job. She has no energy left to make another creep tumor, which is really good. It shows the queen has been used to great effect so far. The Oracle Horde is here. Oh, that's kind of the wrong word for Protoss, I guess. The Oracle Army is here. Kind of boring. There are 2 spores now, which maybe is enough to scare these guys away. But man, that Pulsar Beam does a lot of damage. There's actually nothing here in the 3rd or the 4th, I guess. But no workers here either to kill. The Oracle's using the Pulsar Beam on a hatchery. You don't see that very often. That is for sure morphing a Spore Crawler. I'm not sure if that matters. Nope. A hatch actually does get killed. I have never seen a hatchery die to Oracles before. That is kind of insane. The slow Hydralisks are forced to respond. That Spore doesn't even get canceled. And this Extractor gets burned down as well. Pulsar Beam, you do a lot of damage, my friend. Throwing down Envision. I always say this wrong. No, Revelation. Dang it. Revelation on these units. I don't think Revelation exists anymore in Legacy of the Void, at least not the current build of it, where these guys have the little floaty things on their heads. They are completely visible to our friend Mystery for a long, long time. So he says, all right, there's a million Hydras coming my way. What's the answer going to be? I'd like to say it's Colossus, but no, it looks like Templar Archive's going to try to be Storm a little bit away, though. Templar Archive's not quite finished yet. There are Zealots, they do poorly against Hydras. There are Void Rays, they do pretty poorly against Hydras as well. I don't like how this is looking for our friend Mystery. Oh, especially with the Infestors. Yikes. Infestors and just fungal growth, the whole thing. It doesn't even matter at this point. I don't think it's going to be necessary. Threw the fungal down anyway. There we go. Throwing down on the Void Rays, keeping them in place while the Hydras burn them down from range. I think Hydras do outrange Void Rays. Is that the case? 7 range, range 6. Actually, no. That is not the case at all. The Void Rays do throw down their prismatic alignment and chase these Hydras away. So doing a little better than I thought. The Oracle's coming out across the map. No, don't get caught. No fungal. They dodge those Hydras. And certain death for sure. What are we doing here? Zealot legs. And there's Sonic Storm being researched. Is it being Chrono Boost is the question. It probably should be. He really needs that Storm as soon as possible, as well as some Templars. Here we go. Templars now warping in. They're going to sit here for a while. Hopefully have enough energy for a Storm fairly soon. No, he changes them immediately into an Archon. So that's good, I guess. High Templar, this guy, might actually be used for Storm. We'll have to see how that goes. Sonic Storm is it again. There it is, now being Chrono Boost. So Chrono Boosted. I don't know how this works. Revelation revealing everything here. Fungals going down on all those Oracles. The Hydras doing what they can against this. The Templar cannot do anything because it is fungled as well. The Archon is down to no shields whatsoever, I think, unless he's undamaged. Was I reading somebody else's shields there? And, where are you? Archon. Yeah, Archon's actually fine. Never mind, everybody. False alarm. Kind of setting up. This is how ZVP works on this map. So, again, Hydra's doing a lot of damage to the Zealots. The Zealots coming up here very quickly, but melting very quickly as well. All the Void Rays getting taken down. I think this is a number of Hydras with that +2 missile attack as well, doing 14 damage per hit. Weapon speed is very high on these guys. It is a 0.75, more than 1 a second. All but one of the Void Rays are down. The Photon Overcharge is coming up as well, and this guy, does he have enough energy for a Storm? He doesn't quite yet. Storm is available, though, if they can actually use it. Zealots coming in just as meat shields. That's kind of what they tend to be in a lot of these matchups. The Hydra is just coming back and forth. Can't quite decide if they want to commit or not, but here's the committal coming right on in, taking down individual Void Rays. The Archon comes right up to the front of the Hydralisk's, going to try to kill them as best he can. He does have +1 upgrades. The Hydras are forced to retreat. So, okay, Rhett's putting the pressure on. He does have 4 bases to the 3 bases of the Protoss, but those attacks were not as effective as I thought they might be. Lings are coming in. I'm not sure if that's the answer, to be entirely honest with you. A lot of gas coming in, though. What are we doing? Getting muscular augments, so they're faster Hydras. That should be nice. Getting 11 drones as well, but do we have a Hive? No, we have a Lair. Not upgrading to a Hive. Not really getting any other upgrades for the Hydralisks, just making Infestors. So Rhett just kind of running around trying to prevent a 4th base from going down for our friend Mystery. Popping on up. Mystery acquitting himself very well in this match, I'd have to say. His army could be a little bit bigger. It is 138 to 148 supply. I feel like Protoss, I don't know. I guess Protoss macroing on 3 bases should have more units than this, but what do I know? I am just a Zerg player critiquing Protoss play, so ignore me. Either way, the Void Rays do have the +1 damage to their air weapons. Prismatic Beam now does 7 damage, 11 damage versus armored. And Hydralisks are not that. They are not armored, that is for sure, so that doesn't really help against them. But coming on over is a Zealot, trying to see if there's a base here. There is a base there, a 5th base up for LiquidRet now. A dangerous position to be in for sure. Hydralisk gang just running around and get the full surround on the Zealot. I don't think he even got a shot off before he died. Poor Zealot. He was just trying to scout, man. He wasn't trying to hurt anybody, but I think this one's going to die as well. Yep, gets surrounded immediately by these Lings. They don't have any upgrades at all, but it doesn't matter because there are 100 of them. 4th base now coming up for Mystery. So feeling pretty confident. The Sky Toss, so the Void Rays Zealot composition doing a little more for him maybe than he expected. Archon doing 39 damage versus Biological, which everything Zerg has is. So very effective in this matchup. Getting that +3 upgrade, needs a Chrono Boost that out. That's going to help a lot in this particular situation. More and more Voids coming. I'd like to see maybe a Mothership. That could be interesting. The Lings, though, run right on into this base. They back out when they see the Void Ray, when they see these Zealots with the +1 weapons. Okay, that's just a +2 finishing. I'm a liar. +2 is almost done. +3 is not quite up yet. And here come the Lings leading the way, taking a lot of the damage while the Hydra is sitting back and try to kill what they can. Storm going down right on top of that Infestor. It dies. The Archon doing a lot of damage as well. Nobody really focusing at huge storms going down on top of those Hydras. The Queens are forced to retreat, actually, back to the creep. We're going to might push out with these Void Rays. Mystery feeling very, very confident at this point, having a player like Rhett on the ropes. The army is chasing his 186, 187 to 152 supply. The Hydras stand and take a stand here with the fungal growth as well. Feedback going down on those Infestors. Are we going to keep pushing? We are. Archon's shields are regenerating, but fairly slowly. Good kiting here from LiquidRet, taking down individual Stalkers. or individual zealots rather, as he makes his way back to his base. And where is this ball going to go is the question. We are getting the upgrade, what is it always called? Adrenal glands, cracklings for the zealots. I just know it makes them attack faster, which is nice. Here come the zealots decimating this mineral line here at the 5th base for LiquidRet. The Archon helping as well. So many workers dying, but fungal growth over here as well. Mothership core goes down. Hydra's sniping down everything. Ling's taking care of the stuff on the ground. This Templar needs to cast Storm or die, and instead it survives. There goes the Storm. It kind of whiffs though, misses a lot. This base is going to die for LiquidRet. Mystery's going to be actually on 4 base to 4 base against a really good Zerg player. More Storms coming down, forcing LiquidRet to retreat here. Wow, well played, Mystery. Looking really, really good. I would not be surprised to see more of him in the future. But again, Prismatic Alignment going down, sniping everything. Rhett calls the GG, and Mystery is victorious. All right, well played, our Chinese friend. The the Void Ray Zealot strategy paid off a lot more than I thought it would. So excellent, excellent match. Really no harassment of any kind except for a couple Lings getting in for Rhett. I think maybe he had to put more pressure on to actually win this game. Maybe a different composition. Like I said, hard to know with that many Void Rays, and fungal growth not as good as it used to be. So anyway, this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Wizard upload. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you heard and you saw today. You can catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, all at /FalconPaladin.com or /FalconPaladin, not .com. Just facebook.com/FalconPaladin, for example. And until next time, as always, you take care of yourself.